Here's Erin Yost with more on that.
Yeah, guys, winter storm warnings and one winter weather advisory cover the entire western half of the Treasure State. That winter weather advisory, coincidentally, for the Flathead and Mission Valleys. Lesser amounts of snow expected there, but it's still going to be significant enough to cause some headaches for us as we push into the next couple of days. Yes, we are live at the 113th. Can hardly believe that annual Arlie celebration, and we've got some gorgeous weather to go along with it. I'm actually standing here in this awesome little kind of family compound that they've created. It's the Stevens and the Woodcock family. They've allowed me to kind of sit here and take a look on the inside of their teepee. And yeah, all this is theirs, and they're all over there having a good time. You guys having a good time? Yeah. Yeah, and we honestly couldn't have lucked out any better. The weather is awesome. We've got a great ridge of high pressure building in. And we are pushing the 5th snowiest event Missoula has seen since 1893. That 5th event was just right around 14 inches. We're at about 13 officially at the airport back in January of 1965. So it is still snowing out there, and our winter storm warnings and that one winter weather advisory for the Flathead and Mission Valleys extended until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Erin Yost joins us now live from downtown Phillipsburg as the town kicks off Flint Creek Days. Erin.
That's right, guys. Flint Valley Creek Days going to happen as we speak. Actually, the parade's set to kick off at 6 o'clock. From that end of town, I have my sights set on the Sweet Palace. Robin, Dennis, and I are waiting until about 5 minutes before they close so the chocolate won't melt and we can take it home. All the way from Missoula here, we were barely just keeping it on the road in our SAT truck, so things were a little messy. Wind advisory still going strong for pretty much all of western Montana until 9 o'clock tonight. Our forecast this week calls for lots of rain, putting western Montana at risk of rising waters. Count on KPAX to keep you up to date on the latest flood dangers. We'll monitor the conditions across our region and alert you to any changes in our rivers and streams. On air with Storm Tracker Weather, online at kpax.com, Facebook and Twitter, and on the go with mobile text alerts. All part of our commitment to keep you safe and dry throughout this flood season, because here at KPAX we are Montana News, fair, accurate, to the point.
That could happen to us tomorrow because you got kind of a scary email from the National Weather Service tonight.
I literally just got this, and I want to share this with everybody. They have a report of some freezing rain at 4,300 feet outside of Corvallis, and the temperature in Corvallis is 21 degrees. So now I just want to reiterate to folks, a lot of folks don't know this. When I learned this, I was blown away. It doesn't matter the temperature at the surface where we are. It's the temperature above us that dictates what that precip is going to fall as. Now that we have some warmer air moving in, hence some of that potential for freezing rain. It does look like it's going to be for the Bitterroot Valley and as far north as the Missoula Valley as we push into tomorrow morning. But up until now, we have seen all snow. And here's a couple of snowfall totals we have from earlier today. Mind you, some folks have even added on top of this. St. Regis at 11 degrees, Missoula, or 11 inches, Missoula anywhere from 7 to 11 inches. Stevensville, upwards of 9 inches of snow. Lolo, 13 inches. Condon and Sealy Lake, 11. Trout Creek, 10.5. And Polson, last but not least, we just got a viewer report saying they've seen about a foot. So we're getting those snow bands really setting up across the west central portion of the Treasure State. That's for sure. Mainly Sanders, Mineral, Missoula, Granite County, and Lake County, big time. And that's really where we continue to see all of that precipitation. You can barely make this out right now, but right around Darby, we're seeing a little pink on the radar indicating a rain-snow mix. But again, even though it does look like snow is falling, some folks might unfortunately be dealing with that freezing rain potential as we push into tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's commute, it's going to be a nightmare because of all of the snow we've seen. Think about it, add a little bit of wet or even ice on top of that. It's going to be very slick. St. Pat's ICAM out there right now, still seeing that light snow across the Missoula area. Our current temperature, we are sitting at 22 degrees with calm conditions. St. Joseph's Medical Center ICAM shot from Polson earlier today. The only way you can tell this is a video and not a white wall is we've got a couple trees in the bottom right hand side of your screen. Lots of snow in Polson. We're at 19 degrees, northwest wind at a lighter speed at the moment right now. But we continue to hold on to those winter storm warnings across all of western Montana with the exception of the Flathead and Mission Valleys. That's where we have that winter weather advisory. All of these out until noon tomorrow. Storm totals could see 3 to 12 inches in the Flathead and Mission Valley, especially the Mission Valley. We've already seen 30+ inches at Lookout Pass. We could definitely look at a little bit more moving into tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys anywhere from 6 to 13 inches storm storm total. So lots of snow. Not only that, but some cold. At least we don't have to deal with the Arctic air mass that's currently over north central and central Montana, where they're sitting in the teens below zero. Factor in the wind speeds. It's yucky over there. We're at 9 for Kalispell, again around 22 for Missoula. So the moisture train continues across the Pacific Northwest. Very significant moisture running into that stationary front. That spells a lot of snow, and tomorrow could see a rain-snow mix for some of southwest Montana. The northwest, we should stay all snow. That is obviously dictated by these temperatures tonight. Kalispell will be at 10 while we sit in the upper 20s for Missoula. So those temperatures will probably rise tonight for Missoula and Hamilton. And by tomorrow, we're talking 30s for us in the Bitterroot Valley. Also the Pintler region around Phillipsburg, and 33 for Drummond. Northwest Montana, though, teens and 20s for those daytime highs. Still going to see snow throughout the day on Thursday. Missoula southward, that potential for a rain-snow mix. Please be safe out there, folks. Snowfall is enough to drive in to give you a headache. Yeah, with a little bit of rain on top of that, it could be messy. Moving into Friday, slight break. Saturday, next system, temperatures will start to drop again. Pretty active over the next several days. Hey, welcome back, folks. Again, we are live in downtown Hamilton right now, right in the middle of Main Street, and I found something really cool. This is Tim the juggler.
Hi.
And you're gonna do some tricks for us. What do we have here? Are these called anything specific?
Juggling clubs.
Juggling clubs. Awesome. I'm gonna let you do your work, and I also, once again, I told you guys I make friends every time we go on one of these K-Pax and KJ countries. You guys want to say hi?
Hi!
They're having a good time out here. All right, Tim, you take it away. I'm gonna step away so I don't get smacked. Oh yeah. Apparently he does swords too, folks. That's what my friends just said. Tim, thanks so much. He's going strong. All right, let's talk about some weather. Let's go ahead and take a look outside right now. Our St. Pat's iCam in Missoula. We've got some great conditions out there. Those temperatures today a little bit below average, and it's kind of funny. We started the work week off with those high temperatures very near to records. As we end the work week, right now we're at 70 in Missoula, by the way, we're going to see overnight lows approaching record value. So kind of a little mix of all the seasons across western Montana this week. And today I did see pink on the radar in Glacier National Park. That does mean a rain-snow mix. Yeah, in the middle of July. St. Joseph's Medical Center iCam Polson, we're at 69 degrees, northwest wind at 5 miles per hour. Very dry. We've got humidity at 28%. Taking a look across the United States, you can see a little bit of action across the Four Corners region, just a little bit to the east. And we also have that ridge of high pressure still with those excessive heat warnings and heat advisories across some of the Midwest, moving towards the East Coast. But you notice that rain over there is going to cool things off for them. For us, a little bit closer to home, notice all the action in eastern Montana. That's the same cold front that moved through western Montana this morning. But today for them, they're really going to see some bad stuff. Tornado watches out for the eastern portion of the Treasure State till 9 o'clock tonight. But for us, our radar is starting to dry out, and that's going to be the trend over the next couple of days. As we take a look at what's going on across the area, as far as temperatures go, 65 again for Kalispell, about 76 for Helena, 75 in Great Falls. But the heat way over in eastern Montana, and that's going to be that little forcing mechanism, the cold front, as it runs into the heat for some of those severe thunderstorms to pop. Moving into tomorrow, we've got that ridge of high pressure that's going to build across the Pacific Northwest. So things overnight tonight are going to start to clear out, and that's when we're going to see those temperatures on the chilly side, radiational cooling at its finest. Again, cover up some of those sensitive plants if, again, they're sensitive, because it's going to be chilly tonight. We're talking upper 30s to low 40s. Places like Sealy Lake, perhaps low 30s. There is a potential for some folks to drop below freezing tonight, maybe even in Butte. Daytime highs tomorrow, upper 70s, low 80s. 85 for Florence, 81 in Drummond. Moving further into northwest Montana, we're going to see tons of sunshine across the area tomorrow. Look for a high of 81 in Eureka, 82 for Libby, 83 in Thompson Falls. Your storm tracker 7-day forecast for Missoula. It's going to get hot by Sunday and Monday as that ridge just kind of amplifies across the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see those temperatures on the increase. Again, maybe even low 90s by Sunday and Monday. It does look like a nice amount of sunshine for much of next week, which is going to be great. But during the afternoons, we've got a couple chances for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms to pop. That's all from Hamilton for now. Gonna have to come down and see the rest. It's pretty happening. We're gonna go to break, and we'll be back right after this.